Yo, fam, what's up? This is Chris. This is No Bullshit Nutrition. Cool. So I got a lot of different things I want to cover, but today, right now, I'm going to focus on cocoa, aka dark chocolate. Cool. All right. So as everybody already knows, dark chocolate is really fucking good for you. I rotate back and forth. Sometimes I eat some 85% dark chocolate. Other times when I'm feeling like I want something more like a shot of whiskey, I will get some 95% chocolate. Cool. So why do we eat dark chocolate? Dark chocolate's got so many benefits. I think a lot of people just eat shitty chocolate so they get not benefits, but you know their health goes to shit. All right, cool. So dark chocolate, it's got a lot of fiber. It's got a lot of iron. So it's something I always give my girlfriend when she's on her period. Maybe I shouldn't be sharing that, but you know, iron is something that females need to take more of when they're going through the period. It's also got a lot of magnesium. Everything that I do every day, I focus on a lot of magnesium. Earlier I was talking about a supplement called Calm, which is really, really good magnesium. If you're a bodybuilder, if you're an athlete, you want to be taking lots of magnesium to get your muscles to relax at night. Another thing I started doing recently was float tanks. Float tanks are awesome. It's basically just a magnesium pool, and you're just laying in it, you're just floating in it for anywhere from 40 minutes to 4 hours. I think my first session was an hour, and my second session was 2 hours, and my third session was 2 hours as well. Each session was totally different. I would compare it to ayahuasca in some ways, in that it gives you what you need rather than what you want. So my first session was like really psychedelic, right? And then my second session, I was noticing all the things I feel like I need. Like I kept reaching for my phone, right? But my phone wasn't there. I kept reaching for my vape. My vape wasn't there. And so the second session was like learning how to let go. And then the third session, I was doing like all these really cool stretches. And I would do a stretch until I got like really tense, right? And then I'd be like, all right, so I'm feeling tense muscle right here. And I'd be like, all right, relax. And so I started learning what I was calling muscle magic, where I was basically learning how to turn on and turn off my muscles. And ever since that experience in the float tank, now I focus on it every day when I'm stretching. I feel tenseness, and then I relax it, and then I go deeper into the stretch. And I also try to use that same mind-muscle connection when I'm lifting weights or anything I might be doing. So magnesium is crucial, very crucial for our diet. Another thing it's got in it is manganese. We're back to dark chocolate. Dark chocolate has a lot of manganese. Manganese, I ain't sure. But that helps regulate your blood glucose levels. So I would say that's why this is a really good snack, especially for people who are on the keto diet, right? And they're getting some food cravings or whatever. They eat some dark chocolate, and it really helps regulate your blood glucose levels. So it's really good for that as well. Not last, but almost last. It's got a lot of potassium. Potassium and magnesium are probably two of the vitamins that I focus on the most every day, just because I'm always lifting a lot of weights, doing a lot of exercise. And potassium, well, that's what we have in bananas, right? But if you eat an avocado, that's got way more potassium and way less sugar and carbohydrates. So avocado is always a better choice as opposed to bananas. This helps with your muscle contractions, reduce your blood pressure. I mean, most importantly, we already know if we do a hardcore exercise and we eat a banana afterwards, the potassium in the banana can help reduce muscle soreness. So I try to get as much potassium as I can for that reason. And I basically take magnesium for the exact same reason. I'm taking magnesium to help the muscles relax at night. Another thing that dark chocolate has is a lot of zinc. And zinc is really good. You probably have heard that with the coronavirus, you should be taking zinc supplements. Let me tell you right now, most supplements are bullshit, especially if you're taking a hard pill. Your body just can't absorb it. Maybe you take it with food, maybe it's more absorbable, but if you want to take a pill, and you want that pill to be effective, number one, it needs to be in a gel cap. Number two, it needs to have bioperin in it, which is a black pepper extract. Now, it could also have coconut oil, MCT oil, pumpkin seed oil, but when you're taking supplements, they need to be in gel caps, and they need to have some sort of fat or oil with them. So, you may be thinking, Chris, well, what if I just take a zinc pill with the fish oil pill? What would happen? that might help with the bioavailability of the zinc. But a long time ago, maybe 6 to 8 months ago, when I was obsessed with nutrients, as I still am now, I started searching for foods rich. You know what I mean? If I wanted zinc, I was like, all right, what are 10 foods rich in zinc? Fuck a zinc supplement, man. How many of those supplements are even bioavailable? Probably less than 60% of them. So if you need something in your diet, like zinc, for example, fucking eat some food that are rich in zinc. I think some seafood is rich in zinc. I would have to make another video because I'm not really sure other foods that are rich in zinc, but I know dark chocolate is rich in zinc. So if you're trying to keep your immune system boosted during this epidemic, I would say dark chocolate is one of the ways to go. The last thing I'm going to mention today is cocoa. Who doesn't love a good cup of hot chocolate? But this is cocoa seps. I'm sure you've heard a lot of hype about mushrooms. This contains cocoa, cordyceps, and reishi. Reishi mushrooms are fucking awesome, but in Taiwan they're very expensive. I can't really afford them, but I try to order any and all mushroom powders or cocoa and mushroom powders that I can. I've been hearing a lot about lion's mane, but I just stick with this cocoa powder. I thought I had corona last week. Maybe I did. I don't know. But I did lots of coconut oil. I did lots of cocoa tea with cordyceps and reishi. I did lots of lots of, God, what the hell was I going to say? I did lots of cold showers. And I think I just kicked it out of my system. If it was corona, I think I managed to kick it out of my system. Now, I also threw in a lot of intermittent fasting, and I also did a 20-hour fast because, as we know, when you fast, your body starts to eat old cells and produce new cells. So fasting is just a great way to clean the body out. So if you ever feel like there's anything wrong, try to go as long as you can without eating. And during that fasting period, if you want to make it a little bit easier, drink some lemon water, drink some salt water, and drink some apple cider vinegar water, or mix them all together. Yeah, baby. So, yeah, I got to get ready to go to work, but I love you. Be cool, be strong, be savage. Cheers. Lates.